Homeless rates in Marion County have dropped compared to last year, but the racial disparities haven't seen the same improvements, particularly in the black and brown population.
Yeah, the black and brown population has the widest margin, impacting black single mothers the most. Here's News 8's multicultural reporter, Katira Winfrey.
Almost 56% of people experiencing homelessness are black, and advocates say that is significantly disproportionate when you look at Marion County's population. The data is collected through an annual process called the point-in-time count. The hope is that that data will help point out red flags and direct resources. Indianapolis remains a hotbed for people experiencing homelessness, particularly for single-lead black female households.
Indianapolis has pretty high disparity within race.
In 2021, with the pandemic in full swing, the homeless population saw a surge. 1 year later, in 2022, a 9% drop in populations living in shelters and a 23% drop in populations living unsheltered. But according to CHIP, the Coalition for Homelessness Intervention Prevention, it's not all good news.
So what we saw this year in particular is not only an increase in families with minor children experiencing homelessness, but when you look at who those families are, again, they're significantly black families. And single female-led households.
The annual point-in-time count identifies those experiencing homelessness, but doesn't explain the how they ended up there. CHIP's Chelsea Herring-Causey says other supporting data tends to suggest gender gaps in wages and evictions as common causes, especially with more families having had to struggle work and e-learning for their kids.
Let's unpack this further. Let's look at why we continue to see this persisting disparity. And let's stop focusing on people. It's systems. We have systems that are failing people, and particularly black people. And that is going to take a coordinated effort to really address and dismantle those disparities.
Adding, there's a lot more we can do as a city to improve the odds. The data also shows that for the first time in 6 years, the population experiencing homelessness over 62 years old has gone down. Reporting in Indianapolis, Katira Winfrey, Wish TV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.